What is up, everybody? My name is Cadence. Welcome to my very first YouTube video, and today I'll be showcasing my $10,000 sneaker collection. So I've been collecting sneakers for a number of years now. I really got into it in 2015, you know, scrambling birthday money and Christmas money together, stuff like that. But in 2016, that's where I got my first job, and that's really when it started to take off for me. Now, around that same time is when I got introduced to reselling sneakers, and that really helped me build up the collection. I bought a lot of stuff and sold a lot of stuff from my personal collection, and now I'm down to my final 40, 50-ish. So that's what I'll be showing today. Admittedly, my collection now has kind of turned into a stockpile of hypebeast nonsense, but it is what it is. It's still stuff I do like, but at the same time, I am looking to kind of get rid of stuff. So I'll be going over my collection and then also stuff in my collection that I'm gonna be getting rid of. I'll just be focusing on, you know, more of the sneaker side. I got boots and loafers and stuff like that, but we're just gonna focus on sneakers for this video. So I'll quit yapping and let's get started. Starting off with a banger, Nike Stussy Spiridons in the Fossil colorway. You really do not see these around. I got these in Index Portland, I believe. They had them way under market at the time in my size, and I snagged them right away. Definitely keeping these. I love these. We got SB4s. I know I don't really need to talk about these. Most of y'all already know. Solid shoe, a lot of people's sneaker of the year. Super comfortable, yada yada. You've heard it before, but yeah. Definitely a keep. These are the Supreme SB Dunks in the royal blue colorway. I hit these for retail on the Supreme website. I'm low-key nasty on that Supreme website. I be hitting a lot on there. But as you can see, I have not worn these still. It's not something to me that's worth undsing. I would rather probably let these go and grab something else. Plus, I got the brown pair. The Dookie colorway, I don't need both. If I already have one, I think that's good enough. I still love the brown ones, solid shoe, so I'm keeping these. Orange Lobsters, as you can see, there are two pairs here. Initially, I bought a 9.5 in these. I'm a size 10, and they're just too small, and I had to stop lying to myself. Literally yesterday, I found a seller who had a size 10. These will be a keep, and the 9.5 I can finally let go. The Alma 4s. These were a retail hit. I hit them on the Alma website. Quality on them is amazing. The colorway is cool, but unfortunately, I will not be keeping these. They just don't quite speak to me as much as I thought they would, which is unfortunate. I do like them, but not enough to have them in my collection. But the 3s, a little bit of a different story. Beauties for sure. I love these. I just got them pre-owned, no box. It's got a stupid good price. So yeah, these will be staying. Fire Red Jordan 4s. These are in my top 3 favorite Jordans of all time. I just think these are just so amazing. I've had a couple of them. These will forever be a keep. Off-White Jordan 5s. I just really like the streamline heel. I like that they're not so bulky. I was really butthurt that I didn't hit on the release, so I ended up grabbing these for resale, but I got a decent price, and these are definitely staying in the collection. Aprils, one of the best SBs of the year, for sure. Definitely will be hanging on to these. Diamond Supply SB Dunks in the white colorway. Now, you do not come across these a lot, and these are still brand new. I have a sneaker store and someone came in to sell these. I actually got these in a trade. They were my size. It's one of those pairs you really don't think you're gonna come across. Like, I wanted these, but I just did not think I'd even see a pair. And then they got brought to me, my size, and it was just kind of meant to be. CDG foams. Gotta love these. I know foams aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I've always been a fan of them. Retail on these was like $5.40, I think, and there was absolutely no way I was paying that. So I've had my eye out for so long to find a decent used pair to pick up. I always prefer to buy used with my own sneaker collection. You can get way better prices. I think if you're trying to build your collection, going pre-owned is the way to go. I just love the shoe. Then that brings me to my other pair of Foamposites. Royal blue colorway. This is a pair from 2007. These have been through a lot with me. They're starting to fall apart. The midsole's coming off. Carbon fibers chipping. Yeah, these have been beat, but these hold a special place in my heart. Got another throwback for y'all. 2004 classic green Jordan 4s. I got these a few years ago, but these are actually my second pair. The first pair got destroyed, and even these ones, I can't actually wear them. If I had these on for a day, they would end up crumbling because they're so old. So one of these days, I am gonna get these sole swapped so I can rock them. So yeah, but these are staying in the collection. I'll have these forever. Game Royal Jordan 1s. Slept on colorway. I've sold off most of my Jordan 1s. I think I only have like 2 at this point, maybe 3. I think this is the same blue, or at least close to the ones on the fragments. I'm never getting those fragments, but I will be keeping these. We got the Basement 2002 Rs. I've had a couple of the GR colorways that were super comfortable, so I knew these would be a grab for sure. I'm a big fan of these. I sold off the GRs, but I kept these ones. I showed y'all the Stussy Spiridons, and I also have the Stussy Forces. I wear these heavy. They crease pretty bad. That's one downside to them, but no regrets. I love this shoe. I know. You don't have to say it, I know. The CPFM fleas, the Grinches, the overgrowns, whatever you want to call them. They're not mine. I bought these to resell. I still paid way too much. I think I paid like $3.80 or something for them. I'm doing a challenge right now where I'm supposed to be wearing these for a whole month straight on my Instagram. I haven't started yet, and I've been getting grilled by all my homies, but I do plan to start that. Off-white Dunks. I got a really good price on these, but I don't really want to keep them. They're still brand new. I've tried them on, I've laced them up, but I have not worn these out. It's a great shoe. I don't dislike it, but for the prices these are going for, I just can't really justify keeping them. Powerpuff Girls SBs. These are the Buttercup. I had all 3 colorways, but I decided to keep the green pair. The other 2 colorways definitely seem to get a little bit more love, but I think these are the best. I put these on feet, put an outfit together, and these are just so hard. I know there's arguments about grown men not wearing a Powerpuff Girls shoe, but like, I don't care. These are dope. Definitely keeping these. I got the brick Balenciagas, the triple S's. I know Balenciaga is still canceled right now. You know, I bought these before all that stuff happened, and you know, they were a big impulse buy. I think I dropped like 1,100 for these, somewhere around there. Like, if you are gonna buy designer, just buy a used pair. It's really not worth buying them new. You know, unless you got the money like that, then whatever. I've worn these a lot. I was stomping around in these in New York. These are heavy. I love these, so keeping these. Another designer impulse buy for you. These are the Dior B23s. I know, kind of like a pretty basic, like just overpriced Chuck Taylors, but I do like them. I got these in Paris. I got them for a couple $100 cheaper than they retail in the US. In Europe, sometimes designer will be a little bit cheaper. It's not really enough to justify how much I paid, but I do like these. These have some sentimental values as well. It was my first time in Paris. I will be hanging on to these for now. I do like them. Will they stay forever? I don't know, but for now, I'm gonna keep these. These right here. Union 4s in the Guava colorway. One of my favorite shoes in my collection. These were up on my list for a while. I got these in a trade and some cash on top. You know, technically I only paid, I think like $300 for these with the trade value I got. These are probably the closest that I'll get to the Off-White 4s, but that's fine by me. These are great. ALD New Balance 550s. 550s are a great shoe, super comfortable. Unfortunately, I will not be keeping these. I don't like how these look with a lot of the pants I wear because of this raised heel a little bit. A lot of times the pants will get like, you know, stuck like right here. And to me, it just looks super goofy. Like I said, it's a great shoe. It's a great shoe, but there's not fully for me. They'll be happier on someone else's feet, so. Lost and Founds. Another shoe I don't really need to talk too much on. Since release, I was hunting for a pre-owned pair in my size. I could not find mine. I finally got these on Facebook Marketplace for a great deal. Paid like, I think 300 pre-owned, like worn once. Amazing condition. Super stoked about these. CDG Air Force Ones. These were one of my all-time grails. Took me a number of years to finally pull the trigger on these. They're starting to get yellowed and dirty and gross. I wear these all the time. I'll definitely be keeping these. They just need to clean. But yeah, metallic purple 4s. These are super comfortable. One of the most comfortable Jordan 4s I've had, clean colorway. I've kind of beat these. Even if I did want to sell them, I wouldn't even really get anything out of them. So like, it's not that worth it. I'm just gonna hang on to these. Kentucky Dunks, one of the best Dunk Low colorways by far. I just don't be wearing these. Nothing wrong with them. You know, it's a Nike Dunk. Lance Mountain, SB Jordan 1 Lows in the UNC colorway. A handful of times I was going to sell these. I would take pictures of them, start to list them for sale, and then I would always back out. Maybe I'll let them go later down the road, but for now, these are staying. I think it's a great colorway. Really like these. Valentine's Forces. I'm a fan of pink. I'll be rocking these heavy. These will definitely be staying. UNC Jordan 3s. Now these were one that when they first released, I hit a pair for retail. I really liked them, but I just had to sell them. And at the time, they weren't even reselling. When I sold them, I made like $2 on them, and then they took off in price. And I was like, well, I'm not getting those back again. But when you shop pre-owned, you can get a good price. I got these, I think, for like $280. Not bad. It's a clean Jordan 3. Now, these Oreo 4s, I've honestly shocked myself about how these have stayed in the collection. I've sold off my Bread 4s, Lightnings, Taupes, UNCs. Like, I've sold off a lot of my Jordan 4s. But for some reason, these have stayed. Going back to it, I would have liked my breads back and sold these instead. But you know, I've kept them. You can't deny that they're clean. It's a good colorway, easy to style, easy to wear. Syracuse's, that orange is just, it's beautiful. A little bit better quality than your standard Nike Dunk. It's a little bit less plasticky. Still not the best, but you know, great colorway. Shout out my uncle, he got me these for Christmas. I really, really wanted them bad, but then I just never ended up wearing them, and I don't think they're gonna stay. I just picked these up. The Supreme Timberlands with that steel plate design. I think these are hard. I mean, come on. I did want that pink colorway that released, but I thought in terms of wearability, these are just a better, you know, everyday type of shoe. You know, just got these just came in the mail. I'm really excited to bust these out. These were designed by my homie Carlos. I wasn't a fan of the whole bootleg design trend, but my homie killed it on these. These are the original with that bonsai tree logo. And then a more recent one where he upped the quality a lot. These are way better quality. These are a little bit too small for me, but it was his last pair and it was the closest size that fit me, so I snagged them. But yeah, shout out Carlos. Here's his Instagram, super creative guy. Go shoot him a follow. Off-white blazers in that Hallows Eve Halloween colorway. These were one of my big grails that I was finally able to acquire. I've worn these a lot. I've worn them super, super heavy. These will not be staying in the collection. I have no complaints about them. I'm just not really a blazers guy. Not really like shoes, but you know, gotta have Yeezy slides. Got the Uggs, you know what it is. Gotta have some Uggs on you. Just to speed through some random ones for you, you know, got the Forces. These have been my most worn shoe for the past 8 years. I've gone through so many of these. Shell toes, I've had these for a number of years. I beat these, but you know, classics. I wasn't gonna hop on, you know, like the Samba wave. These are the Spezials in that blue colorway. I was in Paris, saw someone have these on feet, and I was just like, wow, those look super nice on feet. So I ran to the Adidas store and bought them that same day. My Super Beat blazers, I got these free from one of my customers. I've skated in these, I've beat these. So yeah, you know, one of those random shoes that you just kind of have by the door. Got the grail of all grails. Got the Sauconys right here. I got these at Nordstrom Rack, I think. I mean, these are so comfortable. I've gone ATVing in these, I've gone hiking in these, walking, whatever, super comfy. I know, not for everyone, but gotta love the dad shoes sometimes. These are the Rick Owens Dark Shadow Chuck Taylors. I do regret buying these, to be honest. It was like 170, 180 retail, which I definitely regret. I should have just took that 170 and like actually just put that towards some Ramones. Now this one hurts me. This one hurts bad. So these are the Chicago SBs. These are a favorite of mine. Such a good colorway on such a good shoe, but they are too small. These are 9.5. I've tried to make it work. I put them on, you know, thin socks, loose lace, and I have to stop lying to myself, unfortunately. If I could find a 10 and size swap them, that'd be so dope, but you do not find these a lot. These are pretty hard to come by. It is what it is. Yeezy 700 Wave Runners, I'm not keeping this one. They're still new. Every time I did put these on with outfits, I just like, I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling them. If I did get a pair of 700s, I would probably turn around and go get the static Yeezys. I do like those, but yeah, I just don't think these are staying. Bloodline Air Jordan 1s, this is a quality shoe. Great quality. I think these are super slept on, but I'm not keeping them. I've had these since 2019 and just never wore them. I already have a price tag on them, selling them at our store. I did invest in this shoe. I remember I bought like 12 or 13 of them when they were on sale in 2019. Bought a bunch for like 108, ended up selling them for like 250 to 300 like a year later. So it was a good investment, but for me personally, I'm just not gonna keep them. Metallic Navy Jordan 1s, I was really hyped on these at first. I had them, sold them, and then bought them back, and I think I'm selling them again. So time to say goodbye. I believe that is everything. Thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far into the video. I plan to make a lot more content across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. My Instagram at sneakerhead with the OR is where I'm most active. So feel free to subscribe if you like. I really plan to start making some more content. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.